Welcome to another edition of Just Ball. I'm here with PGC President and owner Mano Watsa. We talked at the conference because I made it a point to come seek you out and kind of talk to you about things, and because I was really interested in how your presentation went. And then we got to talking, and you found out that I was with ProShot, and I remember your first comment was, "You guys have some really interesting videos." Mm-hmm. Tell me how you came about to seeing our stuff, and kind of what you think about what it is we're doing with shooting.
Yeah, I came across your ProShot shooting videos a few years ago, and then I started receiving the emails and subscribed to your YouTube channel, and I was fascinated. And I wasn't just fascinated for how we teach mm-hmm. players in our courses, but myself personally as a basketball player. Sure. The limiting factor in my career was my ability to shoot the ball. When I got to the Olympic level and I was mm-hmm. attempting to make the squad to compete in the Olympics, mm-hmm. to play with Steve Nash for Team Canada in the Sydney Olympics, shooting was the one thing that held me back. Mm-hmm. And it wasn't from a lack of effort and training and focus. I put up tens of thousands of shots through my years of training, but technique was always an issue for me, and I had a lot of coaches attempt to correct my technique. And when I looked back on my career, I often reflected back, what could I have done differently? What didn't I know? Right. And when I started watching your videos, some of the concepts were so simple, but they just made sense. Yeah. They made sense. Yeah. If I was to throw a dart against a dartboard, I wouldn't throw it like this. I would angle my shoulders forward and get my eye lined up and get everything lined up. And when I heard that in the first video, I thought, wow, I've never heard anyone teach that before. My coach told me to keep my shoulders shoulders straight ahead, my feet facing forward, and there were some things that, while well-meaning, created some biomechanical movements in me that were not natural. Right. And so my biomechanical movements, because of kind of this old school mentality.
We refer to that as making a player robotic.
Yes, my shot was
it's very mechanical.
My shot was very mechanical. Mm-hmm. And after years of being mechanical, it was very tough to try and change it to being fluid. Sure. And I had a lot of people try. And so when I watched your videos, it just made me say, where were you guys 20 years ago? But it made me say, wow, I want to help more players be able to understand these concepts, and that's why I wanted to talk to you about it, and excited to be on your show here, because I think your video evidence of pro players and college players, it's so strong. Sure.
This is the planet Earth, home to millions upon millions of bad basketball shooters. When we mean bad shooters, we mean bad shooters. ProShot System has partnered with Swish Atlantic to change this throughout Georgia and the Southeast. Do you want to learn to shoot like the best NBA, college, and youth players? Then come experience why hundreds upon hundreds of colleges, AAU, and school teams at every level are effectively using the ProShot shooting system. It really does work.